Welcome back to another fishing adventure. I'm back at the windy lake, and wouldn't you know it, it's windy. I don't want to get my feet wet yet. Oh, get some water here. Yeah, the water looks pretty good though. Not much algae. Yeah, the wind's blowing about 20-25, but I'm kind of, the direction of the wind is, I'm in a good spot for that today. It's kind of mostly at my back. It's blowing off this way, and there's a little bit of a hill back behind me that's kind of deflecting some of it, so I think it's going to be manageable. Decided to go with some sweet almond tiger nuts today. Surprise, surprise, right? I think almond and vanilla have been my top two favorites this season. Just the smells that I like smelling on a regular basis. This is an afternoon session. It's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so more of like it's going to be a sunset session here. The sun goes down at about 7 p.m. these days, early October. The water is cooling fast. Last time I measured it, it was in the 60s, I think. Here, last time I measured it, I'll go ahead and drop a thermometer in here in a little bit once I get the baits out. Just got a little bit of pack bait left over from previous session. I really have no idea what's in there. I think it smells pretty vanilla-y. I'm sure there's probably some vanilla in there. Could use a little bit of water. I've kind of stopped showing the making of the pack bait in these fishing adventure videos. If you want to see exactly how I make this pack bait, go look in the description after you're done watching this video. There's a playlist called Beginner Carp Fishing, Start Here, and there's a video there that has like an hour and a half of carp bait recipes that you can watch and copy all that stuff. And one thing I can guarantee in that whole hour and a half worth of bait making recipes, I think there's 50 different recipes, and I can guarantee that there is not a single one that contains strawberry jello, just so you know that. I think I used strawberry jello once a long time ago, and I don't like how it smells, and I don't like how it stains my hands red, so I never used it again, and I don't feel a need to. But that is a popular one, that's for sure. You know, with those jello packets in the pack bait, I know a lot of people do that. I don't think it's really very much the actual fruity flavor that is attracting to the fish. Most of that powder in those jello pouches is sugar. And I think that's the thing that really attracts the fish. Oh, that's a little deeper than I expected. I didn't cast very far. I wonder if there's a hole or something over there. That seemed like it was about 7 to 10 feet maybe. Took a while to hit the bottom. I have fished this spot before, but there seems to be varying depths out there. This is a flooded valley. It's not a natural lake. But I think there's humps and valleys and things all out there in there. I don't see it on the sonar map, but that doesn't mean they're there. Those sonar maps are pretty unreliable in my experience, at least in these rural areas where I mostly do my fishing. I'm sure they're probably more accurate in the highly populated areas where there's lots of boats picking up sonar, logging sonar images on a regular basis. Oh yeah, got the coffee going, got the sunset bite going. Like I said, about 3 hours till sundown, and then about 1 hour after that it'll be pitch dark, and I don't really enjoy fishing in the dark, and it's going to get down into the 40s tonight anyway, so we'll see how it goes, what time I'm going to stop tonight or not. I mean, if I can catch half a dozen 30-pound fish within the next hour or two, I'll probably call it before sundown. I don't know, we'll see. I saw that. Yep. I've been sitting here for probably about a half an hour, and I just went up to the truck to grab my bait bag because I was going to make some more pack bait. Oh, I saw this one going off. Can't really hear much of anything today with the wind blowing as it is. Oh, my other rod's taking off. My other rod is taking off. Starting out fast and furious today. Come here. Come here. Okay. Whoa, what a ferocious beast. This is not a mirror, but I need to do something about that other rod because it's just running. It's just going and going and going. Alright, I got some line back. I wasn't really close to getting spooled or anything, but I don't like letting them run for a mile. Well, sitting here all quiet, and all of a sudden I got a double on my hands. 5 to 7 pound fish here to start. Good start. This fish doesn't want to get out of my net. Get out of my net, please. Thank you. Okay, well, this fish is way off to the left. My bait was over there to start with, so from what I can tell, there's fish of all sizes in this lake. In my limited experience of fishing this lake just this season, I've caught 2 pound carp, and I've caught 26 pound carp, so all sizes. So either, I think this fish got into something. I feel the line rubbing. I think he might have got away. No, he's still here. Oh, that's a better fish. Just want to take the picture. Okay. Yeah, starting out the session with a double. A little bit bigger than that first one. I guess 7-8 pounds. Cool, cool, cool. Bigger fish, please. Bigger fish. Now, it's all relative, right? I mean, at this lake, that's like a small to medium sized fish. You know, at some of the little sand pits that I fish, that would be a giant for that little water. You know, it's just, you catch the fish that are in the lake that you're fishing. If there's big fish, you catch big fish. If there's small fish, you catch small fish. Just because somebody catches big fish doesn't mean that they're such a great fisherman. That just means that those happen to be the fish that live in the lake where they're fishing. And just because somebody catches tiny fish, that doesn't mean they're a bad fisherman either. Again, those are the fish that live there. So now that I said that I wasn't going to make the bait on the video here, why don't I just go ahead and make some bait on the video here. Old-fashioned oats, sweet feed, 8 cups, 2 cups. To that, I'm going to add a can of cream style corn. And more corn? Cream corn? No. Yeah, that's what I want. Whole kernel corn. For a while, I was on a kick where I was just doing cream corn only. But now I don't know, I'm kind of liking the, put the kernels in there too, along with the cream corn. The little chunks, you know, it just makes it a little chunkier. Those little I just like those little yellow bits laying all over the bottom out there in the lake. I like that. And I'm gonna go spicy chili powder, spicy corn. Num num. And that's gonna be it. That cream corn and whole corn should be plenty of liquid to get those oats all sticky. And that's it. It takes about 10 minutes, and then it'll be sticky and ready to use. I have hooked and lost a couple of fish since the last time you saw me. The net cam is in the shop right now. Not really, it's just in the bag charging because I must have forgotten to charge it up. I don't think this is a dinker fish because the fact that I'm recording this and telling you about it tells you that much. I think that might be something worth looking at here. Oh yeah, I just saw a tail come up. That was a pretty good looking tail. Oh, what are you doing? You're not supposed to jump like that. Okay. Yeah, 10-12 pounds, I guess. Good fish, good fight, fun size. I'm hoping they get bigger than that, or bigger than this, but yeah, keeping me busy. I'll keep taking these. These 10-pounders want to keep coming, I'll take them. No, I'm not getting my feet wet for you, sorry. See ya. Well, this is an aggressive taker. It's been going pretty good so far. Good. Oh, this is a good fish. Oh, yeah. I just caught a glimpse of him. That's a real good fish. Wow. He is not a big fighter, but he's a big fish. That's interesting. Yeah. Wow, that fish didn't fight very much. He's a good fish. Yeah, 16 in the net, so it's a 13-pound fish. It's a beauty. Beauty. Give me a good fight. Keep me entertained. 13er. I'll take these teeners, like I said. Cool. Go on. See you next time. Setting it down. Of course, I'm constantly playing musical net here because I leave my net laying on one side and then I'll get a fish on the other side. I think it's only a little after 5, so still got a couple hours yet until sundown. You know, it kind of looks dim. It's because of the clouds. Oh yeah, this is another good fish. Powerful fish here. Oh, as soon as I get near him with the net, he takes off again. Get in my net. He's in there. It's gonna let him thrash in the net a little bit here, wear himself out a little bit more. Yeah, this is a great fish. This is the biggest fish of the day so far. Yeah, beast of a fish. 18 in the net. Get some light on him there. And I don't have the camera attached to the net right now, so I think I should subtract about 2 pounds. So this is a 16, 17 pound fish. Great fight. They keep getting bigger. It's moving in the right direction. I love it. Back in the water. See ya. I was just still rebaiting from that 17 pounder that I just released. It's a weird ambiance here right now with the sun shining through those clouds. It's kind of dark, but it's kind of bright. It's almost like an eclipse or something. This fish just swam right in. He's right here. Oh, it's a big fish. I thought it was a dink. Oh, it's a big fish. It just swam right in to the shore. I bet there's going to be some, I'm going to loosen that drag. I bet there's going to be some pretty serious power takeoffs here. He's right here. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe these big fish are getting more docile because the water's cooling. Or maybe they did just do a second spawn. They might be a little worn out from that. I'm not sure if they did a second spawn here at this lake. I don't come here often enough to be able to notice that. Got him. Boy, now he's mad. Now he's mad. I think he's going to let me have it on the mat, so I'm going to let him do some more freaking out in the net here for a minute or two. Yeah, see, I don't want that happening on the mat. I'm not going to weigh this fish. It's about the same size as the last one, right in that 15, 16, 17 pound range, something like that. the average size for this session is looking pretty good. Getting into the teens here, several teen fish in a row. Really happy. See ya. It's kind of turned into a little bit of a carp fishing workout because they're biting faster than I'm able to keep up with the rebaiting of the rods. Yeah, I'm getting a little cardiovascular exercise, climbing up and down the bank, stumbling around on rocks, and doing I don't know, 15-pound curls, I guess, holding the fish up for the camera. Yeah, this lighting is weird. It's almost like moonlight with the clouds blocking out the sun like that. Interesting.
Sort of, so and there's like a hill behind me. Oh, I'm getting a fish. I gotta go. I'll call you back in a little bit. Bye.
Okay. Been a while. Yeah, been a little while. That's a good thing. I kind of wanted a little break just to relax and drink some water and watch the waves for a little while. Feel recharged. Well, that last big fish he just swam right up to the shoreline, so kind of like what's happening here. Fast and furious fishing is fun in one way, and sometimes I kind of prefer the little more slow and deliberate fishing where you get just one fish every half an hour, or even just one fish. If I can get one fish an hour, that's a pretty good pace for me. I like that because I do enjoy just sitting by the lake and then reading something on my phone, or just observing the lake or the woods or whatever's around me. If I had to pick one fishing trip style for the rest of my life, I guess that's what it would be. It'd be like one fish per hour, or per half an hour maybe. Yeah, this is another good fish. For those of you who might be new here, this is I caught a new PB this year of 26 pounds, and it came out of this lake, and so I'm pretty motivated to fish this lake as many times as I can this year before the ice comes in, and see if I can either catch that fish again, or if there's a 26 pounder, there's probably a 30 pounder swimming around here. Alright, it's time for you to get in my net. Okay, thanks for listening. Another nice fish. No scale, this one. 10, 11, something like that. A little smaller than the last few. Fun fish though. So long. Have a nice night. Fish on again. Just had a fish on for a few minutes and got him all the way close to the bank here, and then lost him. I thought I lost this fish a couple of times already, but it was just it just made a real fast launch right at me. You know, line just goes slack all of a sudden, you know. Come on now, I can't be that big of a fish. I gotta tighten that drag up a little bit. Oh, it's just, what is this? Is that a catfish? I think it's a catfish. The way the belly looks on this catfish, looks like he's been swimming around eating all my pack bait piles, maybe. Yeah, the belly on this catfish makes me think that it's been roaming around gobbling up all my pack bait. Whatever, I guess it's there for him, so. Catfish. Guess I'm becoming a snob. Too snobby for the lowly catfish. I like catfish. I'll be fishing for some catfish here pretty soon once the water gets a little bit colder. Get out of here. Okay. Well, these GoPros are terrible in low light, and that's what I got here is very low light. I can barely see very much with my eyeballs. It was about this time of day when I caught that new PB here. It wasn't at this exact spot, but it was pretty nearby. Hopefully this is an old lone wolf, a loner, big old granddaddy common carp. Come on, man. I had him right here. And he just went another 25 feet out there again. I mean, I can't see anything. His back came out of the water, I think, but I just can't see enough to make a comment on what I got here. And it's been getting dark. This has been going on for a while here, and it's getting darker and darker by the minute. I can't see the fish. I think I had him in here close to nettable distance once, but I can't tell. Okay. He's in the net. He's in the net. It's a very nice fish. It's not the sunset giant that I was hoping for. Low teens probably. It's not completely dark yet. I'm gonna give it another 15-20 minutes, see if anything materializes. But yeah, nice fish. Made it a little more challenging in the dark, so I got my lights on now, so I'm ready for the next one. Well, that's gonna be it, folks. The sun and the wind went away, and so did the carp bite. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes, I guess. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.